great battle of 2024 is set between the Narendra Modi-led National Democratic Alliance versus the opposition's I.N.D.I.A, a consortium of 26 parties. But one man who has steered clear from taking any sides is BRS chief K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Despite his strained ties with the Narendra Modi government, KCR has refused to join hands with the opposition's I.N.D.I.A because it consists of the Congress. So what is KCR's game plan for 2024? And more importantly, who is his main rival? We decode here on Reporters Project.
हम किसी की तरफ नहीं है, किसी तरफ रहना भी नहीं चाहते। हम अकेले नहीं है, हमारे और मित्र भी है। हमारा ये मन है कि इंडिया और एनडीए सब देख चुके हैं। कौन सा नया इंडिया है? तो 50 साल राज किया हुआ।
A prime ministerial aspirant himself, KCR is determined to lead a solo fight, just like he did to get Telangana statehood. For the BRS, an alliance with the BJP seems highly unlikely, but tying up with the Congress is out of the question. Congress is KCR's main rival in Telangana, which is set to go to polls later this year.
Who is your enemy? Is it Congress or the BJP?
See, it's not about... See, both are enemies today. That's what I'm saying. In the last 70 years, both these parties are in power. If India is still called as an underdeveloped nation, if Indian farmer is still struggling to survive in his profession, who's responsible? Don't you think that it is BJP and Congress? Both are responsible. Without a constructive development narrative, if political parties come forward and then stand in elections, that means that they are again going to demean and destroy the prospects of this Indian population. Without a goal, without a vision, without a proper development model, if you simply go and ask for the vote, you are prepared to, dupe the voters again, which is not what KCR wanted.
Are you trying to imply that you are trying to walk a middle path? In the sense, you're not committing to the opposition's overtures here. Some leaders, apart from Congress, though, which has made it very clear they want nothing to do with the BRS, several leaders have in fact expressed their thoughts that KCR should also be brought into the loop. Are you trying to, by contesting or by venturing into other states, and if at all you make a breakthrough in them, is KCR trying to have more at the end of the table? Are you trying to elevate yourself at a position where you can bargain more with the opposition leader should there be a possible challenge to the NDA government come 2024?
See, it's not like a forced choice test for people of this country. People should have alternatives. Today, unfortunately, we only have, as if there are only BJP and Congress, and both of them are responsible for whatever the pathetic state of affairs in this country. So why is that people should not have an alternative political force?
KCR is charting out his own course, rebranding the Telangana Rashtra Samiti TRS to Bharat Rashtra Samiti is in line to create an identity beyond Telangana, especially in states like Maharashtra where KCR wants to contest because it has the second highest number of Lok Sabha seats, 48. The BRS has also set plans in motion to contest in states like Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and even Uttar Pradesh in the near future.
48 खासदार है महाराष्ट्र राज्य में संख्या देखें तो अगर 48 के 48 बीआरएस के एमपी बन के चले गए महाराष्ट्र में एक बार के लिए तो क्या करते गर्दन नहीं वो झुका सकते दिल्ली सरकार का और आपके साथ साथ तेलंगाना राज्य भी रहेगा यहाँ पे भी 17 सीटें हैं अगर हम समझ के जाते हैं तो 65 सीट तो हमारे हाथ में बगैर हमारे सरकार बन ही नहीं सकता दिल्ली में.
While the Congress may be dismissive of KCR's national ambitions, he shares a hotline with leaders like Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav, who called on KCR last month. The Aam Aadmi Party too has been in good terms with KCR, and that is one of the key reasons why the BRS protested against the Delhi Ordinance. Backdoor negotiations are underway, whether the Congress acknowledges it or not. For Congress, winning Telangana has become a do-or-die battle. The corridors of Gandhi Bhavan in Hyderabad have been buzzing with activity. Frequent visits of central leaders and campaign committee meetings have become a daily ritual here. The goal is clear: defeat KCR and repeat the Karnataka win.
The entire opposition as Sri Rahul Gandhi ji said it, and Congress Party President Mallikarjuna Kharge ji also mentioned very clearly. And I was in a discussion with Sri Sharad Pawar ji also. They believe, we believe, Mr. KCR is behind B team of BJP party. If you look at his past 9 years, his history, his track record in the parliament, supporting every bill brought by NDA government. And he's tried and create a third front, and that too he went to the partners of Congress party, like be it in Tamil Nadu meeting Stalin, or he went and met Uddhav Thackeray when Congress was a part of the government. And he tried to meet the Congress partners, lean away from the Congress and saying that equidistance from Congress and BJP. But he never went to the parties like BJD, which is supporting BJP party. He never went to Jagan in Andhra Pradesh, where he is supporting BJP party. So he's trying to meet the partners of Congress party to take away from them and try to weaken the opposition unity.
Okay.
That's why nobody believes him, nobody trusts him. And he wanted a Congress Mukt BJP opposition alliance, which is not possible. All of them, including Mamata, as mentioned, Mamata ji has mentioned that no opposition alliance can be formed minus Congress party. So Congress party is in direct contest with the BJP over 300 seats. So not including Congress party, no alliance can be formed.
Numerically, if you see, I.N.D.I.A has a strength of about 140 MPs. The strategy that is well perceived is that each of these opposition leaders do well in their respective states and then you cobble a force together. BJP at this moment with its allies has more than 400 representation in the parliament. If there at all arrives a situation where you will need the support of KCR or vice versa if he changes his track, so that option is always open, because in politics no permanent enemies and friends.
Because we are defeating Chandrasekhar Rao government in Telangana. He is losing badly. I don't even think he makes 1 or 2 MPs also. So the question doesn't arise because when he hardly have any MPs.
The same sentiments have been echoed by NCP chief Sharad Pawar, who called BRS a B team of the BJP, accusing KCR of contesting in Maharashtra with the sole aim of cutting into NCP and Congress's votes. The BJP, which is desperately looking for allies in South India, has hardened its stand against the KCR family over corruption, dynasty politics, and even the Delhi liquor scam, in which his daughter K. Kavita is allegedly linked. But can the party better its Lok Sabha tally to go beyond 4 seats on its own?
The BJP does not have allies in the south, apart from the AIADMK here. So it is in desperate need of allies to sail through the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. So are your doors open for the BRS?
Our doors will never open for BRS. Though we are not against any, Advani ji used to say that in politics there is no untouchability. We don't feel any party as untouchable. That's a different thing. But as far as Telangana is concerned, our doors will never be open for BRS. BRS is our political rival, and we remain a rival. We are fighting with TRS family rule, we are fighting with the corrupt TRS rule, and we are fighting with autocratic and suppressive TRS rule. So there is no question of joining hands with TRS. Our doors and windows both are closed for TRS.
But has KCR's non-aligned movement left Telangana's voters convinced?
So the battle ultimately boils down to what the Aam Janata thinks. So let's go across and speak to a bunch of youngsters and then a mixed crowd here who've come to have their morning cup of tea. So I want to know your views ahead of the 2024 elections, and also Telangana is going to go to polls in the next 3 months now. I'll start off with you, sir. Now you have a group of opposition leaders under the umbrella of I.N.D.I.A. cobbling together a force to take on the Modi government. How do you perceive it?
This I.N.D.A, just forget it. Nothing's going to happen with that. See, basically our government works on numbers basis. Numbers. Where are the numbers? For example, just now the Delhi bill was there recently. What happened? Nothing happened. The same way, even it'll start and it'll go. Already a few parties were not even supporting the opposition also, the I.N.D.A. So nothing is going to happen, and Modi is going to come back. He will definitely come. BJP will come back. NDA will come back to power.
And what about Telangana?
Telangana, of course, BRS is there. It will come because we don't have any opposition here, as such. As
You
of,
don't see BJP as an opposition to
no, actually, there's no opposition as far as I know. I know very little bit of politics. There's nothing like opposition at all, because the number of BRS people are more.
Since you're an urban voter and a young voter, what are your expectations? Do you think that the country right now is in the right space, or as the opposition leader says that it is being, pushed into a cycle of hatred? There's no economic growth, there's unemployment at the all-time high. Do you concur with these views?
To be honest, right now where we are is actually a stronger position to what we were earlier. So the world actually recognizes us, and we have a significant place in every policy, and it's like India-centric. Everything is going India-centric.
Do you see KCR, Mamata or Nitish Kumar as future prime ministers of this country?
No, I don't see them, because there is an internal fight between them for power. Everybody in the opposition, I mean in I.N.D.I.A, whatever they are formed, wants to become the prime minister. Whether it is Lalu, he has prime ministerial aspirations. Nitish Kumar has it. Akhilesh Yadav wants to become. And as you said, KCR also has the same aspirations to become the PM. So when such things happen, I don't think so the Heat holds any chance.
You will be voting for the first time in 2024.
Yes.
What are your expectations on what parameters are you going to choose the leader of this country?
So, according to me, I think one nation should have a strong leader, the one who can actually take bold decisions when and where required. So that is the only criteria I'll see while casting the vote.
With his sharp oratory skills, master strategies and calculated move, can KCR emerge as Desh ka Neta, win and create a buzz outside of Telangana, thereby compelling the opposition leaders to reach out to him? Or is he keeping his options open? All of that will also depend on the big fight that Telangana will see in the next few months, and ultimately whoever comes to power at this secretariat.
Coming up after the break, are minorities key to winning Telangana? Why is every party wooing minorities in the state? With every election season comes a barrage of promises. Telangana Chief Minister KCR's big dole to the minority community, promising 1 lakh subsidy to every poor Muslim household, is an attempt to not just consolidate the Muslim vote bank, but also his ties with the Owaisi brothers, the gatekeepers of Telangana's Muslim votes.
Telangana being home to 12.7% Muslims as per the 2011 census, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has tried to strike a balance by promoting inclusive growth. The biggest supporter for him is, of course, the AIMIM and its chief Asaduddin Owaisi, a bond so strong that even during the last assembly session before Telangana goes to polls, KCR made it very clear that all is well between him and the Owaisi brothers, and that the state will do whatever it can to promote inclusive growth and uphold the Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb culture of Telangana.
డైరెక్ట్గా ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడినా మజ్లిస్ మేము ఫ్రెండ్లీ పార్టీ అని డిక్లేర్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఫ్రెండ్లీ పార్టీగా ఉన్నాం, భవిష్యత్తులో కూడా ఫ్రెండ్లీ పార్టీగా ఉంటాం.
Telangana is the only state in the country to have an array of welfare schemes for minorities. The state boasts of being the first in the country to run minority residential welfare schools. The Shadi Mubarak scheme, providing financial assistance of 1 lakh rupees each to support marriage of Muslim women hailing from poor households, has become a runaway hit. The decision has brought cheer among bangle sellers like Rafi, but delayed implementation remains his main concern.
केसीआर साहब ने हाल ही में 1 लाख रुपए का सब्सिडी अनाउंस किया है माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी के लिए, खास तौर से जो गरीब फैमिली से आते हैं. आपको लगता है कि ये जो अनाउंसमेंट है सिर्फ इलेक्शन तक ही रहता है, या इलेक्शन के बाद भी ये ग्राउंड में इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता है?
नहीं मैडम, ये ऐसे पहले 2-2 लाख रुपए लोन देते, बोले हम लोग वहाँ दाखिल करें, हज हाउस में जाके दाखिल करें, मगर हम लोगों को कोई लोन वोन नहीं मिला। खाली ऐलान करे कि गरीबों के लिए 2 लाख रुपए लोन देते, जो कारोबार वाले हैं वो लोगों के लिए 2 लाख रुपए लोन देते बोले, मगर हम लोग को लोन वोन कुछ भी नहीं मिला मैम। और हम लोगों के लिए खाली चक्कर आ रहे, ई सेवा गए, हज हाउस को गए, कुछ भी नहीं हुआ मैम। अभी आए नहीं, खाली ये इलेक्शन तक है साहब। और ये जब से केशर साहब आए तो ज़रा अच्छा है समझो, गरीबों के लिए जो स्कीम निकाले उन्होंने, शादी स्कीम निकाली है, वो बराबर पहुंच रहे, शादी मुबारक का बराबर पहुंच रहा है। और गरीबों का जो भी मसाइल है असम्बली में हमारे असद साहब, NP साहब और अकबर साहब और अपने मुमताज़ खान साहब, पाशा खत्री साहब, जो असम्बली में उड़ाते बराबर गरीबों के लिए बराबर वो मिलता हम लोग।
In the eyes of his ardent supporters, Asaduddin Owaisi is no less than a messiah. Even to this date, he holds regular public darbars along with his MLAs to listen in to the grievances of the common public.
आपने कौन सी स्कीम्स में अप्लाई किया है और क्या नहीं?
मैंने लोन में अप्लाई किया हूँ, किराना शॉप के लिए। मैं करके भी जो है ना, फर्स्ट जब स्कीम निकली थी जब भी किया, अभी तक तो कुछ भी रिजल्ट नहीं आया उसका।
कितने साल हो गए?
नहीं, फर्स्ट 1 साल हो गया समझो, 22 में कुछ निकली थी, 22 में करा था मैं। अभी तक तो नहीं आया, अभी फिर ऐलान करे आने का, अभी पता नहीं आता नहीं मालूम, उम्मीद पे बैठे हुए खाली आता बोल के। अभी आया नहीं आया, लेकिन केसीआर साहब हमारे लिए एकदम गुड है समझो, अच्छे है।
और MIM बीजेपी कहती है कि केसीआर साहब जो भी डिसीजंस लेते हैं वो MIM के हाथ में उनकी स्टीयरिंग है।
वो तो राजनीति है, मालूम है ना आपको, जिसकी सरकार रहेंगी उसके साथ में तो बराबर कोऑपरेट करना ही पड़ेगा उनको। कोई भी कहने नहीं देने से तो मतलब नहीं होता।
MIM वाले क्या है, हर चीज़ के लिए सपोर्ट करते, वो हिंदू रहो, मुस्लिम रहो, सिख रहो या ईसाई रहो, हर किसी के लिए सपोर्ट रहता। और पलट के क्या है मैडम, केसीआर साहब भी जब से सीट पे बैठे, यहाँ पे भी ये पत्थर का काम चालू हुआ। MIM का क्या है, ओल्ड सिटी में सपोर्ट बहुत ज़्यादा है, MLAs पूरा ओल्ड सिटी में रहता है, सिटी में भी जाते हैं, लेकिन 90% क्या है MIM वाले सपोर्ट करते, आधी रात को बोले तो आते मैडम। केसीआर साहब का क्या है, केसीआर साहब भी आते सपोर्ट करते, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा ना मैडम, सिटी से आना बोले तो।
MIM जो है अभी जो प्रेजेंटली जो जिसकी मिनिस्टरी है उसकी बात करेंगे ना,
मतलब MIM वही उन्हीं का साथ देते हैं जो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट में
साथ देते हैं, उन्होंने हर चीज़ हक पे बोलते हैं, यहीं का स्टेट का, हर स्टेट का हक पे ही बोलते हैं। जहाँ गलत हो रहा वहाँ आवाज़ उठाते हैं, उनका एक शुरू से एक नेचर है उनका, जो जहाँ भी गलत हो रहा वहाँ आवाज़ उठाने का। यहीं बोल के नहीं, तेलंगाना स्टेट ही बोल के नहीं, हर स्टेट में आवाज़ उठाते हैं।
EIMIM have held on to these 7 seats since 2009. Since 2014, BRS has always stayed away from its aggressive campaigning here and has decided to field weak candidates to support the AIMIM. For instance, in Akbaruddin Owaisi's Chandrayaan Gutta constituency, the BRS candidate in 2018 polled just 10% of the votes.
अपीसमेंट पॉलिटिक्स में ये सही
कैसा अपीसमेंट पॉलिटिक्स बोल रहे हैं उसको आप, जब सिर्फ मुसलमानों का मिल रहा है उसमें, बैकवर्ड क्लास के जो हमारे भाई का जो प्रोफेशन है उनको भी मिल रहा है, वो माइनॉरिटीज़ में मुसलमानों को और क्रिश्चियंस को भी मिल रहा है, तो इसमें अपीसमेंट कहाँ हो रहा है? गलत है ये बात, ये सबको दिया जा रहा है।
While Hyderabad Lok Sabha seat has remained with the Owaisi family since 1984, this area, particularly being their bastion, BJP, remember, has drawn its battle lines from this very spot, the Bhagya Lakshmi temple. You've seen Home Minister Amit Shah, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, to all the tall leaders of their BJP start their campaign from here. The Bhagya Lakshmi temple is what the BJP has based its campaign on. Not only has it promised to scrap the 4% quota for Muslims, it has also vowed to restructure and develop this temple as per the ASI guidelines. Not just that, the BJP has also, in all likelihood, likely to change the name of Hyderabad to Bhagyanagar if voted to power, a statement that was once made by Yogi Adityanath.
MIM पार्टी का स्टेटमेंट मालूम है, केसीआर मुख्यमंत्री कुर्सी में बैठे हैं ड्राइविंग सीट पे, मगर इस गाड़ी का एक्सीलेटर मेरा हाथ में है, इस गाड़ी का स्पीड ब्रेकर मेरा हाथ में है, इस गाड़ी का ब्रेक मेरा हाथ में है, इस गाड़ी का स्टीयरिंग मेरा हाथ में है। ऐसा वो भी मान लिया है, इस तेलंगाना सरकार हम ही चला रहे। मैं पूरा विश्वास के साथ बता सकता हूं, तेलंगाना जनता आज बदलाव चाहते हैं, चेंज चाहते हैं। इस चेंज सिर्फ भारतीय जनता पार्टी ही तेलंगाना में दे सकती है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में तेलंगाना इस तीन पार्टियों को अल्टरनेटिव बनकर आने वाला चुनाव में जनता का आशीर्वाद से हम आएंगे।
The BJP has also been ramping up its outreach to progressive Muslim scholars and pasmandas by pitching triple talaq and the UCC.
BJP has been advocating a coexistence of all religion, coexistence of all people in this country. You cannot make India without Muslims. You cannot make India without Christians. You cannot make India only for Hindus. But here is India, which has to respect the majority religion, which has to respect the ethos of the majorities and egos of the majority and the sentiments of the majority. At the same time, all of them have to coexist and live happily. That is what BJP thinks and believe. That is what we say. All the triple talaq was removed only to benefit the Muslim women. These things which are there, public issues, people should understand, and all political parties should be able to explain to the people. See, unfortunately, UCC is also being communalized.
Outside Hyderabad, Muslim votes have always been split between the BRS and the Congress, particularly in districts like Nizamabad, Karimnagar and Nirmal. Will KCR's dole for the minority hamper Congress's prospects? Unlikely, says the party.
शब्बीर अली साहब, अभी केसीआर ने अनाउंस किया है कि 1 लाख इंसेंटिव वो माइनॉरिटी फैमिलीज को देंगी। पॉलिटिकली आप इसको ब्रह्मास्त्र कहेंगे?
खुदकशी कहूँगा मैं। केसीआर साहब का अपने आप के लिए खुदकशी है, इसलिए कि 9.5 साल के अंदर तुमने माइनॉरिटी यूथ हो, बैकवर्ड क्लास यूथ हो या दलित यूथ हो, इन्हीं किसी नौजवान को आपने सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट के अंदर कुछ नहीं दिया। आप ही बोले ब्रह्म स्तंभ के जैसा एक अस्तर छोड़े कि रावण जी पे छोड़े, ऐसा वो अस्तर उन्हें फिर वापस आकर वो तीर उन्हीं पे लगेगा। इसलिए कि इनका यूथ का ऑलरेडी 2,50,000 आपके पास पेंडिंग है और आप दे रहे हैं कि एक एमएलए को 120 यूथ को आप 1 लाख से देंगे। 14,000 युवा को पूरे तेलंगाना स्टेट में देंगे, जिसमें 3,000 क्रिश्चियंस है, 11,000 मुस्लिम यूथ है। तो ऑलरेडी मुस्लिम यूथ के 2,14,000 अपने के पेंडिंग है और आप दे रहे 11,000, यानी आपको कम से कम 10% भी नहीं, 5% भी नहीं दे रहे आप। जो नौजवान कतार में ठहरे हुए हैं एप्लीकेशन लगा के, तो इसमें यह होगा कि उन्हीं के लोगों को मिलेगा जो बीआरएस और टीआरएस के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं या एमएलए के चमचे हैं, उन्हीं को मिलेगा।
एमआईएम ने काफी हिंट्स दिया है कि वो शायद हैदराबाद के बाहर कंटेस्ट कर सकती है इलेक्शन में। असेंबली के फ्लोर में भी बहुत बार कहा है, ओवैसी साहब ने भी हिंट्स दिया है। अगर कल के दिन एमआईएम हैदराबाद के बाहर अपने गिने चुने 7 से 8 सीट्स के बाहर कंटेस्ट करती है, सबसे ज्यादा डैमेज कांग्रेस को हो सकती है।
मुसलमान बहुत, ये बीजेपी की बी टीम है, ये तो कंफर्म है। हर एक को, हर मुसलमान को किसी को भी उठा के गांव में पूछो, तुम सिटी के बोलते हैं, मगर बोलते हैं कि जान दो कोई भी नहीं अल्टरनेटिव, लेकिन गांव में अल्टरनेटिव है। इसीलिए वो लोग आज नया नहीं है, निजामाबाद में कई दफ़ा कॉन्टेस्ट करे, भोदन में कॉन्टेस्ट करे, आपके करीमनगर में कॉन्टेस्ट करें, महबूब नगर में करें, जहीराबाद में करें। ऐसा नहीं 5-5 वक्त अब तक कॉन्टेस्ट करें, नई चीज़ नहीं है। मैदान खुला है, कॉन्टेस्ट करने दो, दम है तो उनके पास, पर नहीं करेंगे, वो ब्लैकमेल करेंगे।
But what everyone is watching out for closely is whether Asaduddin Owaisi will venture out of Hyderabad's old city. In which case, who stands to lose out the most? And will the politics of polarization benefit BJP in the end? With Swastika Das in Hyderabad, Anasya Kumar for CNN News 18.